A Thought for the Day by Jill Brooke. So where is God? A silly question when we know He's all around us, shedding His love and care on us all the time. But is there a place for you where you felt closest to Him? You may say in some exotic landscape or a simple seascape, and indeed there are so many amazingly beautiful natural scenes that are God's own creations given to us to enjoy. But for me, He's in my own garden. I open my kitchen door and step straight into it, and there He is, ready to share my joys and sorrows, accepting me just as I am. My garden has been described as an oasis, rather busy, wild, or jungly, but for me it is a haven, my little slice of heaven. And there amongst all the plants that themselves tell a story of all my family members and friends who have given them to me on happy or indeed sad occasions, there I find God and Jesus welcoming me, in sickness and in health, and I feel their serenity and calmness creating an air of tranquility around me. Are the flowers really more vivid? Are the birds singing louder? Or is it that without so much pollution and man-made mechanical noise, we can see and hear them more clearly? Is there now in this strange lockdown time more time to stand and stare and marvel at God's amazing creations? Where is your haven? I think more than ever we all need one in which to count our blessings and know that despite everything, we have a real loving God who keeps His promise by being with us at all times. In my garden, I wonder how these tiny, insignificant seeds know what shape in which they must grow. I look at the many varieties of birds queuing at the bird feeder, taking a shower in the water feature, or a bath in the large shallow saucer. These tiny feathered creatures are a joy and delight to watch. They become so trusting that these things will be provided in this garden, and yet they're so independent. Maybe this poem I once wrote in hospital, in one of those 3 a.m. can't sleep nights we've all experienced, will help to explain what I felt then, and still do. Do you? It is late and yet it is early. It is certainly dark and could be eerie, but for the strains of love and precious memories that swell this lonely time. The world is turning, and even now the traffic churning, for this is a place in a world that does not sleep. Yet if we leave these busy thoroughfares and search the calming edge of restless cities, we find a place, a restful place, where time hangs still and the face of God looks up from each and every tiny growing thing, and the sounds of nature carol the glories of Him who created, and who now lays a hand upon my stooping shoulder to say, I am here. You will not be alone, for I care and love as I do Him.